Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Should we say hi? So for those of you guys who are wondering kind of like, who am I? What do I do? And do I just create a YouTube channel? Never say like, hi, who I am, and introduce myself. I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of background. I created my YouTube channel a couple of years ago, and just life kind of happened. I wanted it to create it because I love creating content. That's why I had my blog. I studied information systems, and it just was really into web designing, and I had my blog, and with that I wanted to kind of grow it a little bit more and create YouTube videos that would correlate with my blog, and kind of show my talents using that platform. And then it turned into, I like sharing things. I like kind of being able to help and mentor other people. As I started kind of growing up and like working full time, I ended up getting promotions and jobs and stuff like that, and I wanted to get my master's and continue my education. In one of my classes, I actually had to kind of create my own brand, because your brand is yourself. Like, no one can ever take that away from you. So I used my blog and my YouTube to create content and share stuff that I'm passionate about, and that's kind of some of the videos that I would be creating was regarding that. And I never went back to the fact that I never actually shared who I am, what do I do, and stuff like that. So I have a couple of questions to here. It's kind of like a get to know me tag, and hopefully this kind of helps you guys know a little bit more about me. First off, I'll just say my name is Patricia Guerrero, but I don't really go by that because it's just long, and in English everyone just calls me Patty. My family just calls me Patty, like Patty and stuff like that. So no one ever really calls me my real name except Alonso. So yeah, let's get started. Where did you grow up? So I grew up in Yerington, Nevada, and I grew up there my entire life. I was actually born here in Reno, Nevada, but there's no hospital like for delivering in Yerington. Well, my parents lived in Yerington, and that's where I grew up my entire life. Where do you currently live? I currently live actually in Sparks, Nevada. Who is your first best friend? My first best friend actually is no longer my best friend, and I'm not gonna like sit here and say the name. I have a very like best friend for like my entire childhood, and then like growing up, and then even like a little bit part of college, and then we just have not been friends since 2013, I want to say. So it's been almost 7 years, and yeah, that's like a different story for a different time. I would say currently like my best friends are the people that I went to college with, and there are 3 of my best friends, and with me it's a total of 4, and I consider them my best friends. I don't think it should matter kind of who's first. I consider them all like my best friends. How tall are you? I am 5'8". I think once you get older you like start shrinking. Maybe that's just me, but I kind of feel like I'm getting shorter, or I don't know, maybe my little brother is just getting like way taller. Dogs or cats? I'm sorry, I am just not a cat person. I don't want to say I'm terrified of them, but I just feel like they are so secretive, and they don't have, I could be wrong, I've never had a cat, but I just feel like they're so independent that they don't really necessarily need you like you need them. And with like a dog, I feel like they're just way more attached to you, and I think sometimes we don't deserve animals sometimes, because they have such unconditional love for you, and like, I don't know, I feel like unless you are super connected and really attached to your pet, you are the only one that knows that feeling. But I feel like other people don't know that feeling. They feel like we're kind of weird people that are so attached to our animals. But yeah, I'm a dog person, and I absolutely love my dog. He's literally like my baby, and he's spoiled. Funniest moment throughout high school? Oh my goodness. And you start thinking about it, like, it hasn't really been that long since I've been in high school. And it has, even though I'm like obviously like young, but that's a long time ago. I won't say like funniest, I would probably say like best moments in high school, where the excitement behind the activities that you did. You would be part of clubs and it was just so exciting, or I would be a part of sports and they were just so exciting, and like winning games or breaking records, or you know, winning state championships. Like there's nothing like that feeling, and I feel like you'll never get that ever again. Like it's an experience that you experienced in high school and that's it. And like it's so nice to be able to like look back on and be like, oh, that was really cool. What year were you born? 1994. Are you and have gone to college? Yes, I graduated from my undergrad in 2016 with a bachelor's in information systems, and I graduated in 2018 with my master's in business administration. And I'm actually not done. I'll let you kind of like ponder on that one of what's next. What is your favorite drink? Like strawberry lemonades. I love strawberry lemonades. Wouldn't necessarily say that I get them all the time. I mostly just get water when I go out, and I mostly just drink water. I would say probably that's like my favorite drink. Tea or coffee? That's like so hard, because when I was living in China, I used to just always drink tea, and that kind of made me like really like tea, and it wasn't even like sweetened. But I do like coffee, but I only like decaf. What are your life goals? I honestly have way too many goals. I'm probably one of those people that like is constantly working on like on the next thing. Like I don't just stop. I like want, like I just get hungrier by each goal that I am accomplishing. Currently right now, I think I want to have my family. I want to be able to be a mom, which is like, I can't believe it's finally happening. And then I also have career goals where I definitely want to be in a position where I get to help and mentor other people. Yeah, I'm like working on that. So I think after that, I want to be able to give back, and whatever way I can do that, and it's revolved around students, like students in college, I would be more than happy. But I just want my family to be happy and healthy, and I want to be able to travel with them and enjoy life with them, and like live presently, not just focus so much and constantly wanting to do like the next thing and the next thing. What sports do you play or have you played? I did soccer, basketball, volleyball, track, cheered, and that's pretty much it. Have any books you read changed your life? Yes. If you haven't read the book Grit, read that book. It literally, I love that book, so definitely read that book. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie, I have so many. I'm like very like into action, like the Marvel movies, but I'm also into like cute corny movies, and I'm also into like Disney movies. I honestly can't even like say that I have a favorite because I love them all. Who are your favorite YouTubers? This varies because there's a lot of people that I like truly look up to because of the type of people that they are, and then I also have favorite YouTubers based on like the cool content that they create, like cooking channel, teaching us how to do things. Like how cool is that you can like literally be in front of a screen teaching someone like something that you like are absolutely like passionate about. Like I love that. So I have a ton. I watch a ton of YouTube videos. That's mostly like what I love to do. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I have any favorite YouTubers because I really just watch like from both sides of the spectrum. Do you speak any languages, and how well? I speak Spanish, English, and I speak those two very well. And I speak a little bit of Chinese. Are you single or taken? I'm actually knocked up. No, I'm kidding. I am taken for sure. What is your idea of your dream date? My dream date is probably, I'm just so chill. Like if we can just go out, have a really good nice dinner, or cook it at home, and like I love being able to cook for people and like seeing like, oh, this is so good. Like, I love that because I'm like, yeah, I made that, you know? So you're just enjoying it with your partner because it could be anything. You guys could go ice skating, or you guys could go for a walk or whatever. And as long as you're like enjoying your time with your significant other, I feel like that's literally like a dream date. How long was your longest relationship? My longest relationship is a current relationship I'm in. And Anoso and I started dating in 2009. We actually met in 2008 and started dating 2008, but then actually made it official 2009. We broke up probably like a year and a half after that, I moved to Reno, he moved to Reno, and then we have been like together ever since. But we just kind of mushed the dates together. So I'd say since 2009, like 11 years or 10 years, right? It's 11 years. How would you describe your fashion sense? I think it's like honestly changing. Like sometimes I want to be super chill, casual, wearing like athleisure. Then I want to be like super minimal and just be wearing like comfy sweaters with jeans, like, or cardigans, you know. And then sometimes I want to be like all out and wear like tacones and dresses and stuff like that. But because I have a ton of heels, it just changes. I think it depends. Like obviously I'm gonna look hot as fudge, just kidding, when there's like a party or like a nice get together. But then I also want to be able to like just be chill, so I don't feel like I want to be like following a strict like this is my type of fashion, because that's not how it is. I just whatever I want to wear that time. What is your go-to hairstyle? Like this, and then I last it for like 5-6 days, and then I wash it, and then the same thing. I also like it straightened, but I just sometimes, I don't know, I think straightened just looks too plain on me. When I have it longer, then I love doing like high ponytails because it looks really nice with long hair. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 brothers, 1 older, 1 younger. What is your go-to fast food order? The one bad fast food that I like is just a McChicken with fries, like from McDonald's. That's all I will get, and that's all I like. And I like the spicy ones. Do you use PC or Mac? I use both. I use a PC at work, and then I use a Mac at home. And I've learned to like both. When I was getting my major, I only liked PCs, but I have learned to like Mac and like all kind of technology. Your most memorable vacation memory? When I took my mom to Cancun and to go visit my grandparents one summer. It was like her Mother's Day gift. Honestly, we had just so much fun, and it's just really nice to be able to like give back to your parents and do something like that. Like I love that because we just had a really good time, and it was just like us two. What are your morning, evening routines? Well, that's kind of changed, especially right now since we're like not allowed to go outside that much. My morning is literally get up, wash my face, kind of get semi-wet ready, and then work from home, make my breakfast at home. And then my evening routines, I work out and I study, and then I make dinner, and then relax and like go to bed. But then when I wasn't like stuck, I'd get ready, go to work, eat breakfast at work, be at work all day. I'd have I go to the gym during lunchtime, and then after I'd get off, I'd come home, and then I'd walk my dog, and then I'd study, and then I'd make dinner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have any bad habits? Yes, I have a tendency of biting my nails. That's why I decided to make my own nails and not be biting my real nails, but biting the fake nails. And that way I don't have to like pay for someone to do them. I just do them myself. Okay, last question. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably don't know this unless you've secretly creeped in my Instagram and went like all the way down. But Alonso and I, for one of his birthdays, I think it was his 25th birthday, which I'm actually now 25, which is crazy. We went skydiving, and it was like a pretty cool thing. Like I've never done something like that, and it was like really nice that we got to like do that together, like our first time flying out of a plane. I wouldn't do that now because I feel like A, I'm gonna be a mom, B, I just like, what if something bad would have happened? Like you start worrying after the fact, because I started hearing like a bunch of bad stories. We didn't know that unless you had been following me since then. But yeah, that's pretty much all the get to know me questions. Of course, there's like a bunch of other things I could kind of share with you guys, but if you guys have any other questions, I could probably do a Q&A in the future. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys got to know me a little bit better, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.